You like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Bills and the Dolphins on Thursday night primetime.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. Couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you want to get into a normal rhythm week to week of what is a long NFL season. The better you start, the better it makes the end of the year, and you find yourself in that playoff hunt. You want to get these early September games.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby in Miami Central. It's James Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Has his man, it's Samuel. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Now Allen on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring them down. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida. On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. Allen. That's to the rookie from Florida State, Keon Coleman. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, it's Allen. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw is Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, they leave Hill wide open. How'd they do that? A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. As far as the early games go in that 1 o'clock window, we'll be focused on that game.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the 2nd half? Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Miami. What a start to the 2nd half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the 3rd quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum, and boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Here's Allen to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Now Allen. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. A quick slant caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Tua. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say